So I don't even know if I would be able to make a video about this for you guys, but here it is. Hey, if you're new to the channel, my name is Kristen and I am a flower farmer florist near Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. As you can tell by my voice, I've actually been pretty sick, and originally I had planned to make this lovely video for you about doing my first craft sale of the season. It was a winter craft sale last weekend, but I was just so sick I had no voice, so this video might be a little convoluted and it's kind of like prep for two different craft sales smushed together, but I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna put it out into the world. So here it is. For some background, I haven't done a lot of markets or craft sales or anything like that. Growing up, I would sometimes share a booth with my dad. He would sell sausage and I would like sell, I don't know, necklaces, little clay ornaments, sort of like whatever I made. And I did that for a couple of years. And then of course, in the spring, I did my first flower market. And before that, last Christmas, I did just a private market that was like just sort of for a church group. I think the worst part going into this market is that I just really don't know what to expect. And last year when I made my videos just sort of about like making wreaths and stuff like that, you know, I really hit home how much product you need, how high the inputs are that you have to dish out before you even know if you're going to sell anything. And of course, I really only have last year's like pop-up wreath and planter sales to kind of judge about the interest in my stuff. So I've been busy every day. I challenge myself to try to make at least 2 or 3 wreaths, and then whatever magnets or sort of like little dried flower things I can make. I also try to go with my energy flow. Like sometimes I'm just really into the wreath, so I just go for it. And then other times I just cannot. So then I'll work on the magnets or something that needs to be glued instead. And slowly we're getting it done. So the sale is on Saturday. Oh man, I am so nervous. Like just so nervous. Guess we'll find out at the end of this video how it went.
So the Sask Maker sale ended up being a really good market for me. I was actually able to make just slightly over $1,000 at the sale. It was really busy, lots of traffic. I really wish that I had brought a few more full-size wreaths. I was hesitant to bring too many because I was just worried they wouldn't sell, but those were actually one of the first things to sell. The other thing that was really popular were my little mini ornament wreaths and the magnets. The magnets were actually like a really great conversation starter with people because they weren't always sure what exactly they were, but they thought they were really pretty. So then they'd come to my booth and look around and we'd talk about the magnets and like, oh, what flowers they are. So definitely keeping those for next year.
I love craft sales. I love crafting, but I've got to say, like, this is a lot of work. Definitely worth it to me, but oh my goodness, friends, the mess, the absolute mess. And of course, also, if you're new to this channel, you might not know, I am 8 months pregnant, so I am tired. I have to take lots of breaks. I work slower than I normally would. And so it's been a bit of an exercise in frustration, but it's been such a good learning experience. And it's been so nice to meet some of my followers that have become customers and new customers and everything. So worth it, but whew, not for the faint of heart. I've been working really hard all morning. I've got 3 Advent wreaths done. Yesterday I was able to crank out some of the embroidery hoop styles, and now I am working on getting my full-size ones done. So I already did one like mini or smaller full size. I'd like to do at least 2 more and then 3 full size. And if I can get that done by tonight, we're good. Monica from 316 Flower Farm, the person who always supplies me with sunflowers, is actually coming to help me this afternoon. So she's going to make up some centerpieces for me and probably do some glue gunning, restock my little wreaths. My little tiny mini wreath ornaments have been super popular. I actually basically sold out of them. So I have to completely restock. I already did all the magnets, so I'm up and restocked on magnets, and here we go. Let's do this. Morning, YouTube. Well, it's just before 7 in the morning. I didn't quite finish getting everything I wanted to make done yesterday. I'm behind, so I gotta get gluing some wreaths and hopefully making one more wreath. But first, coffee. Better. So the semi-private sale actually ended up being even better and bigger than last year. Now, this sale was a little bit different, like the clientele, of course, but also just sort of in the way that people bought. So at the Sask Maker sale, I made the most money and the most sales within the first 2 hours of the market. However, at this market, I didn't really start selling until almost 1 o'clock. And I did the most sales, I would say, between like 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. I think the vibe is just very different. At the Sask Maker sale, people want to get in first, get like the best inventory, and get out. And at this other sale, I think the point is more to like come, see what everybody has, visit, have lunch, look around a little bit more, and then you're just sort of like buying everything at the end right before you go. So just very interesting that the two markets have very, very different vibes and selling patterns to them, but I was really happy with this market as well. I made about $700. Now, of course, I pretty much spent a very good chunk of it back into that market, just like buying Christmas presents for everybody, but well worth it, and sort of the way I just
like to do my holiday shopping. So it's about 2 weeks after that last market and I am finally done everything. I am done all of my pre-orders that I had up on Shifting Blooms. I'm done markets. I'm done. I'm not doing centerpieces. I'm not doing planners. I just, you know, as the month wore on, I got more and more tired, more and more slow, and I'm like, I cannot add anything more to my plate. I also did 2 wreath making classes and I did a collaboration. I did a collaboration with the Bunkhouse, which is a bed and breakfast that is fairly close to where I live. And that was really successful. The people who came to our workshop really enjoyed it. And like Brittany makes the best cinnamon buns. As for what's going forward with Shifting Roots on YouTube, yeah, that's right. We're kind of saying goodbye, aren't we? Hopefully I'll have 1 or 2 more videos for you before I have the baby. And then after the baby, I don't know. We have to see what the personality of this little baby is like, but fully intending to still be posting somewhat regularly. If you want to see what's going on in my day-to-day and what I'm doing in my gardening life, please follow me over on Instagram. That's where I'm the most active, as well on Facebook and on TikTok. All right, friends, thank you so much for everything, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.